Happy holidays, everybody. This is Fiber Joe with ILoveItSpicy.com. This is a way super cool review for me. This one's from a company called Pepper Palace. But what's so cool about this one, they did this sauce after a song written by a young lady by the name of Caitlin Baker. What's really cool about this one is she's going to call in, man. We're going to be able to do this whole review with her on the phone, get her thoughts about the sauce and what she thinks about it. So I'm super excited. All we're doing is just sitting here waiting for the phone call. And as soon as she calls, man, we'll get it on. Virginia. Hello, this is Joe. I am fantastic. This is so super cool. How are you? This is really cool. I've never done anything like this before, so. I am very familiar with all kinds of different hot sauces. Pepper Palace is one that they put out all kinds of stuff that we have out in New Mexico. So they're all over New Mexico. They do all the spicy peanuts and all kinds of stuff. So, but yeah, are you like ready to do this? Because we can jump right into it, and I'll just put you on speakerphone. So I basically just put you on speaker, and if you can, just kind of speak up a little bit, and I'll just kind of wing it from there. All right, awesome. Give me just a second. Ready? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Check this out on ILoveItSpicy.com. We have Caitlin Baker with us, singer-songwriter, country western. First thing I would like to ask you, say hi to all of our fans.
What is it now? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Can I get you to say hi to all of our fans for us?
Yeah. Hey, how is everybody doing? I'm really excited to be talking to you, and I'm excited for you to try the hot sauce.
So let me ask you, are you a big fan of the burn sauce?
I am. I actually use it in a lot of different chili recipes and even in homemade soups, so I definitely eat it quite often.
So let me ask you this, what we do here at I Love It Spicy is we rate it on a scale from 1 to 5 flaming hearts. 1 being the lowest and 5 of course being the best. If you were to rate this sauce on a personal level, what would you rate it as?
You know what? I think considering the fact that, you know, you can really use it in pretty much anything. You know, you can use it in a cheese dip or, you know, like I said, some kind of soup or roast beef sandwiches, you know, anything like that. It's very versatile. And so I would rate it a 5. It's very, very spicy, but it also has a really, really great flavor. So that's important when you're looking for a hot sauce.
So on the heat level, what do you think on a scale of 1 to 10?
1 to 10. I'm going to say like I don't do well with really spicy things, so I'm going to, for me personally, on my, you know, view on it, I'm going to say a 10. I think it's very, very spicy.
Very, very spicy. Okay, what I did is I went ahead and I made me some carnitas tacos, and I'm going to try the sauce on it, and I'm going to go ahead and give my review over on it, if you don't mind, really quick.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what you think about it.
Okay, we're going to pour this on here right now, and just by first smell when you open the bottle, it's definitely got a lot of heat smell coming out of it. And the basic ingredient, it's very basic ingredients. It's basically the red habanero pepper and vinegar. I love the vinegar bases when it comes to the hot sauces. Some of my favorite sauces has got the vinegar base on it. So let's see how we do here. We'll go ahead and check this out. Wow.
It's hot.
It is extremely, extremely warm. But
The name really, I think, explains everything because it burns.
like you said, it does have an amazing flavor. And the heat level is definitely way, way up there. And I got a hiccup on that one.
make a large quantity of it, and I just put like, 1 or 2 drops in there, and then you're good to go. But, I can't imagine if you're pouring it all over the taco or however you really put it on there. But yeah, it's very spicy.
That's exactly what I did, and boy, it burns from the beginning all the way to the end.
Yeah, it sure does.
Okay, so one other thing I'd like to ask you. Pepper Palace, they approached you with this sauce after a song that you wrote. Is the song that you wrote from personal experience? Because after listening to the song, I have to tell you, I'm a little bit scared of you.
The song really is inspired by the song, clearly. It's called Burn, and my single is called Burn. And you know what? It's really not one of my personal experiences, but it was based on a true story, and it's actually about my grandmother. So she's 82 years old now, and I've practically grew up my whole life, listening to her telling all these stories of her past experiences with men, and a lot of them were just not really that great. So that's how that song really came about, was the story that she used to tell me. So.
Well, awesome. That was that is still burning, boy. They got the right name, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely very, very hot.
So let me ask you this: how cool is it to have your face all over all these bottles of hot sauce that are probably going to hit nationwide, all over the place?
It is just really amazing. I never thought that would ever happen, and it's also, it's really cool to be at a show and somebody to open a bottle up right in front of you, and they're like, I tell them, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's a 10. Like, it's very hot, like a 9 or 10. And they're, they'll take a big, like, they'll put it all over their finger or all over some kind of, like, spoon or something, and they'll just, like, they're like, oh my gosh, this stuff is really, really hot. And I'm like, I told you. So I get a kick out of watching people try it. I think it's really funny, and I think it's fun just to see people different, just how everybody reacts to it differently. So it's really cool, and I feel honored to be working with the Pepper Palace.
Yeah, it has definitely got the right name on the label for sure, because that is extremely, extremely warm, and it hasn't stopped burning since. Oh yeah, it is. Whoo!
Yeah, it's hot. I can't remember exactly how it all works, but I think it's got something to do with the little seeds that they have still placed in the bottle. So.
Well, you can definitely see all the seeds in there, and
What is that?
you can definitely see all the seeds in there for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a non-stop burn. It is definitely something that you want to use sparingly, unless you're one of those extreme heaters, heat eaters, which I'm not. But I do love the flavor of the habanero, and I do like a little bit of burn, but that is something you want to use sparingly if you're going to just put it on tacos for sure.
I agree.
So, concert dates, you got anything coming towards New Mexico anytime soon?
My next show, I'm actually going to be doing a benefit for a veteran, and so that's going to be really cool. I think that's in December. Right now, we're focusing on finishing up the album, and I'm currently writing new songs right now, and so just spending some time with my family for the holidays and everything, like ready to get working in 2015.
That's awesome. So, where exactly did you grow up, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I grew up in Towns, Virginia. I actually still live here, and I travel back and forth to Nashville really frequently. And it's a very nice little town. We don't have very much. We don't even have a red light. But, everybody knows everybody, and, everybody would be more than happy to help anybody in need of anything. So I'm glad that I, got to grow up in a town like this, and, a lot of my songs have been inspired by it, so I'm really blessed.
So let me ask you, where can everybody go? I'm going to put a little bit of the information that I've gotten from Fred on the website. Where could people go to basically check out, like maybe your website, listen to your music, any special link that we can go to?
Yeah, everything is on my website. It's called KaitLynBaker.com, and my first name is spelled Kaitlyn, and it has all the latest information, pictures, show dates, and it also has the burn sauce on there. So if you want to check that out, then you can go there and look at everything.
Well, that is just super awesome, and I can't thank you enough for taking the time to do this with us. This, like I said, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, and I've had a blast. It's just we love when we get singers and guitar players and rock stars and everything that get into these hot sauces, and we get a chance to actually kind of get to meet them, talk to them, kind of get to know what inspired them making the sauces and all that stuff. When I talked to Fred, he said that this was basically something that Pepper Palace put together, and then you basically fell in love with. So.
Yeah, it was very unexpected, but obviously I'm very excited about it. Like I told you earlier, I'm just really happy to be able to work with the Pepper Palace. They're all really great people, and I got to meet with the company and got to tour how they make this hot sauce, and I really was unaware how all of that goes down, so it was really cool to be able to be a part of that and to actually experience it all. So, I'm just very, very happy to be a part of it all.
It is a very cool group of people that do this kind of stuff as far as making the sauces. I've gotten a chance to meet quite a few really nice, awesome people that are totally into this. And
yeah, they're totally awesome.
Yeah, so let me ask you, have you ever been to any kind of hot sauce show, like maybe Houston or Albuquerque, anything like that?
I haven't, and you know what? I would actually be really interested in going and doing something like that. I think that would be really fun.
I'll tell you, the Houston show that we hit a couple years ago, there was a couple rock stars that were jamming out there. Maybe some might think of doing something like that. Bring out your sauce, maybe throw down a couple songs for everybody, sign some bottles, and just have a good time. Right on. So once again, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to do this with us. And I'm going to go ahead and give my rating on this sauce while I got you on the phone.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 5, when it comes to heat, it's going to be a 5+, because that is just
for sure.
definitely got the heat level. And I'm going to do a solid 4 on the taste. The flavor is just simply amazing. The red habanero is one of my favorite peppers. It just comes out really nice in this sauce. And I think everything that Pepper Palace puts out there is just amazing.
Me too. I really do.
Well, that basically about wraps it up. And once again, I'd like to thank you and I wish you a happy holidays. And if you're in the...
Thank you so much, Sue. I appreciate you for having me and talking to me and let me know what you think of the sauce. And, happy holidays to you. And, I hope everything your way is great for 2015.
We wish you all the luck in the world, and we can't wait to see you all over the billboards. And if you're ever in Albuquerque this way, please have Fred get a hold of us. We'd love to come out and meet you in person.
Oh, for sure.
Awesome. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. You have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right. Bye-bye.
That was jamming, wasn't it? Huh? What do you think of that? That was way too cool. All right, man. There it is. Kaitlyn Baker, burn sauce from Pepper Palace. I just can't say enough. That was super cool. It was one of the coolest reviews that I've ever had a chance to do. And digging it. We'll see you on the next one. This is Fiber Joe with ILoveItSpicy.com.